Alright, today we are going to discuss the order of operations in mathematics, okay? And then I am going to explain the order of operation using the three acronyms. Number one, BODMAS. Number two, BIDMAS. And number three, PEMDAS, okay? Now, these acronyms are used in mathematics to remember the order of operations. BIDMAS and PEMDAS are both acronyms for the same phenomenon. However, they use different words. In mathematics, BODMAS discusses the order of operations, while BIDMAS and PEMDAS do the same thing but with slightly different terminology. The letter in BODMAS, BIDMAS, and PEMDAS all stand for words in the same way. I'm going to explain them one after the other in this video. Alright, so let's know the differences between orders, indices, and exponents. Okay, these are the second letter of the acronyms. Okay, in mathematics, orders, indices, and exponents are the little subscript integers that expresses powers. For example, when you have 2 raised power 2, it means 2 times 2. The power 2 is what we call the indices or index. Okay, alright, now we have all heard of brackets, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Okay, now do not forget also that in mathematics, replace orders with indices if you are using BIDMAS. Okay, it's the same thing. The only difference is the replacement of I with the word O. Okay, now what is the correct order of operations in mathematics? The correct order is the bracket, the orders, division, multiplication, followed by addition and subtraction. The whole point of BIDMAS and BODMAS is to help you remember which operations to do in which order or what order. Okay, now let's take a look at this example. We have 2 plus 3 times 4. I know you have concluded that the answer is 20. That means you must have solved from left to right. That is 2 plus 3. That is 2 plus 3, that's 5 times what? 4. But I will tell you that you are wrong. Okay? Now, why are you wrong? If you look at the rules of BIDMAS and BODMAS, you will see that multiplication comes before addition. The two operations we are dealing with, okay? And therefore, you should have dealt with the multiplication before you deal with the addition. The correct logic is 3 times 4 equals to 12, and then you add your 2 to it, and then it gives you what? 14. It is very simple. Alright guys, to see how BIDMAS or BODMAS rules are applied in more complex scenarios, we need to analyze a mathematical expression that contains all or some of the various elements. If you are ready, then let's begin. Do not forget, get a pen and a paper, sit back and relax and solve something out. Also subscribe to this channel if you are new to this channel. Turn on the notification bell for more educative videos like this, and like the video so that YouTube can show it to more learners. Alright, let's take examples. For example, number 1, when you have questions like this, the first thing to do is to open the bracket. So when you open the bracket, you're going to have 6 plus 4 gives you 10, and then multiply by 5, that gives you 50. Number 2 says 3 of 4 plus 9. When you have something like this, solve the off before any other thing. Okay, so off means multiplication, and then when you off 3 of 4 gives 3 times 4, it was 12. 12 plus 9 gives you what? 21. Alright, so now let's go to other examples. When you have 15 divided by 3, multiplied by 1, divided by what? 5. Depending on what rule you want to do. But I want to use BODMAS in this question. Now, if you want to use PEMDAS, it means you're going to solve multiplication before division. But for BODMAS, we are going to solve division before multiplication. Okay, so what I'm going to have here is I'm going to start from the left hand side, which says 15 divided by what? 3. 15 divided by what? 3, and that gives me what? 5. multiply by 1 divided by what? 5. So I'm going to write this very well. So I'm going to have 5 times 1 over 5, okay, and then 5 is going to cut what? 5 is going to cut 5, and then you're going to have what? 1. It is very what? Simple. So now let's take another example. Boom! This example has all of the acronyms in it, all of the procedures, the acronyms in it. Now watch this video properly. You might want to solve it yourself. Okay, now let me chew a little to see if your answer is going to be the same thing as mine. So I'm going to wait some seconds for you to solve it. Bullseye! I know you have your answer already. Okay, now keep your answer somewhere. Now let's see if your answer tallies with mine. Now the first step is this. Now what did I do here? I solve what is on the brackets. Okay, so you can see 1 plus 2 equals what? 3. Okay, so that's what I did. I opened the bracket and I have a number from the bracket, and then the next step is the parentheses. 2 raised to power 3 gives me what? 8. Are you seeing it? Now what is the next thing to do here? I'm going to divide. Okay, so I'm going to divide because I have the division sign here. Okay, now 10 divided by 2 gives me what? 5. Can you see? Now, so what am I going to do here now? I am going to multiply numbers out. So 2 times 5 gives me what? 10, and 3 times 8 gives me what? 24. So I have my addition, subtraction, and addition. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to rearrange it by solving the addition before subtraction. So I'm going to have 10 plus 24 plus 7 minus 30. So 10 plus 24 plus 7 gives me what? 41 minus 30, and then the answer equals 11. Now compare the answer to what you have. I know you have gotten it, so if you have not gotten the answer, kindly go through the workings again to confirm your answer, or to confirm where you actually made mistake. I hope this video has helped you to get grips with what BODMAS, BIDMAS, and PEMDAS are. For a more in-depth video, or for a more in-depth knowledge or lessons, look in or go to the comment section and ask questions. You can go to comment section of this video, ask questions. You can request to see me, you can request a personal coaching on this subject. I am going to be available to you. I'm going to really help you. You might like to try wiki articles at other operations, try anything, go to the internet, check everything on the other operation. You know, it is very simple. Okay, all you need to do is to follow the guidelines, follow the rules of BODMAS, BIDMAS, and PEMDAS. Is there anything else you'd like me to do or you want to know? Put all your information or your questions in the comment sections, and I'm going to attend to every one of them. So take care of yourself, and I am going to see you in the next video. Bye bye.